Hi dears, welcome to my channel. Today we are seeing class 7, 10th lesson, electric current and its effect. What is electric current? You have learned already in 6th standard. But now in this chapter we are learning in detail about the electric circuits and we are learning about the electromagnetic property of the current and also the heating effect, magnetic effect, all these effects of the current we are seeing. Okay. Before entering into the chapter we have to see the question time. What was the 9th lesson? It was motion and time. Then I have asked you 3 questions. It's the time to answer. The first question was, motion of horse pulling cart on straight road is which kind of motion it is? The motion of horse pulling cart on a straight road. Answer is what, ma? It is linear motion. Second one, the motion of hammer on electric bell is dash. Motion of hammer on electric bell. It will be what, ma? Repeatingly, this motion is continuing. So, which kind of motion it will be? It is an oscillatory motion. And the third one is, it was a problem type question. Distance between two stations is 240 km. The train takes 4 hours to cover this distance. What is the speed of the train? Was the question. So, they have given the distance and as well as time. So, what will be the speed? Distance by time will be the speed. So, the answer will be what, ma? 240 divided by 4. And the answer will be 60. You have to write at 60 km per hour. Okay. The question section is over. Now we are directly entering into the class. Electric circuit. It is just like our human body. Our human body is having heart and the blood vessels contains blood and it is going to particular place, isn't it? So when we want to speak, if I am the teacher and I am speaking to you, so I want to have energy. My mouth needs to have energy. So who is sending? The source. Who is the source? The heart. Heart is pumping blood towards the mouth. And according to my wish, the mouth is speaking. Isn't it? In the same manner, electric circuit also will be having a source of electric current. It can be cell or 2 or 3 cells combined. We will say it as battery. Okay, this will act as the source. And secondly, there will be a conducting wire. What is the conducting wire doing? Conducting wire helps to the movement of or easy flow of electrons through it. Okay, and there should be an electrical appliance. If bulb is there, the bulb will glow. If the fan is fitted, the fan will work. Or if any sounding machine is there, the sound will be produced. So whatever the electrical appliance is, it will be there. Okay, like that. My mouth will be speaking. If I want to run, my legs will be running. Like that, isn't it? It will be changed accordingly. And there should be a key. A key. What is this key doing? If I want, it will work. That is what must switch. If I want to put a fan, I can switch it on. Then the fan will be working. If I am leaving the room, I can switch it off. Then it will not. It will stop working. Like that. Like that, there is a key also. So this is the minimum components which are needed for the circuit. And you already know how the cell or batteries are expressed. It is represented in the form of big bar, small bar, positive terminal, negative terminal. This is the acting as the positive terminal and this will be the negative terminal. If one cell is there, only this symbol is enough. If 3 cells are there, this is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3. Here, for 2 or 3 cells when joined to the negative terminal of the one cell, the positive terminal has to be attached. Then its negative terminal will be attached to the positive terminal of the third one. Like that it has to be. So it will be represented in this manner. And then what? Then a conducting wire will be there. And here this is the symbol of electric bulb, representing the filament. This is the symbol of the electric bulb. And there will be a switch. You all know about the working of switch, isn't it? When the switch is on, what happens? There is a metal strip. This metallic strip will be joining. So what happens? Metallic strip will be joined over here, which means the current can be flown easily. Actually, what is happened when the electricity is on? Means what? The electrons are having the tendency to move from the negative terminal of the battery to the positive terminal. So electrons start moving through this conducting wire and it coming through this direction. And we have to know one more thing, that is electric current will be flowing in the opposite direction of electrons. The electrons will be moving from the negative terminal of the battery towards the positive terminal by this manner. But the electric current will be flowing from the positive terminal of the battery to the negative terminal. It is possible only when the switch is in on position, which means what, ma? This metallic strip is in touch with it. So, this electric current is flowing. By the way, in between, what is that? This electric bulb is there and the bulb will start glowing because of this reason. When we are switching it off, what happens? The metallic strip will be detached. So, what does it mean? It means that our circuit will become open. The circuit has become open. It becomes the open circuit, which means the electrons, if it is flowing through this manner, it has to be stopped over here. Like that. So, what happens? So, electricity will not be generated and this bulb will not glow. Okay. This is the electric circuit. It is better to represent the electric circuit in the diagrammatic form. Diagrammatic form is much more easy to draw as well as to express. There are many symbols for electric components, and by representing these symbols we are able to draw the circuit diagram of electric current. Okay. Now we are moving to see yet another important thing. That is what, ma? It is about the fuse. What is the fuse wire? Have you heard about the word fuse? Fuse wire. Fuse wire is very important. It is acting as a protecting device for our all electrical appliances at home. Actually, the normal circuit diagram will be having the source as the batteries or cells. But actually, in reality, in our homes, we are not getting electricity with the help of battery. If the battery is providing, the electric current will be very less in amount and it will not be able enough for our house appliances to work. So, we are getting electricity directly from the transformer and 11 kV volt will be coming, and from that we are getting electricity. Sometimes the electric current will be much more stronger. So what happens? When the strong electric current enters into our house, the wires will get melted and electrical appliances will be damaged, and even the fire will be even caused in the electrical appliances. So it should not be happened. It has to be avoided. For that purpose, fuse wire will be connected with our mains. What is this fuse wire? What is the importance of it? The fuse wire is made of thin metal. It can be either tin or zinc. A thin metal will be connected. If much more stronger electric current is passed through it, this thin metal wire will get melts. So what happens? When it is melting, the circuit will be breaking down. So we will not be able to get current. So what happens? Our electrical appliances will be protected. For that purpose, for protecting the electrical appliances at homes, this fuse wire, or we can say MCB, miniature circuit breaker. What is that, ma? Have you seen about the MCBs at home? That is miniature circuit breaker. It is also for the safety purpose only. Okay. Now, yet another thing is about the heating effect of electricity. Will electricity cause the heating effect? Yes, of course. If you are allowing the bulb to glow for a longer time, after switching the bulb off, if you are touching the electric bulb, we can see that a heat is also generated with it. A little more heat you will be having a feeling. Okay. So what is this? Why is it so? This is because conversion of electricity in heat energy. The conducting materials will be having heating effect because of the resistance which it is having. If the conducting materials is having resistance, the heat will be generated. If the resistance is more, heating effect will be more, getting more and more. So, normally in the case of wires, conducting wires and all, the heat generation will be less because it is made of copper, and the copper will not be having that much resistance to the electricity. But when we need heat, we have to change the alloy from copper to some other thing. What is that? It is nichrome. Nickel, chromium and iron mixed, and it forms an alloy, nichrome wire. Have you seen the nichrome wire? In the case of this circuit diagram, we have seen an electric bulb has been fitted. Instead of that, if we are removing the electric bulb and if two nails are fitted in that, when we are fitting a nichrome wire, then when electricity is on and after 2 minutes when we are switching it off and when if we are touching this nichrome wire, we will feel much more heat because it is the one which is having high resistance. It will show resistance to the electric current. That's why it will be getting heated. And this will be very helpful for us to be, that's why it is enabled to be used in electric toaster, electric oven, then iron box, electric iron box and all. Nichrome wire is used because of this reason. Okay, ma? Yet another important property is electromagnetic property. In 1820, Danish physicist Christian Ørsted discovered that the conducting substances, when electric current is passed, will act as a magnet. See our same circuit diagram. Batteries are there and there is a switch also. Instead of the bulb, we are putting a conducting wire. Inside the conducting wire, we have attached a soft iron piece. When electricity is on, what happens is this metal soft iron piece will behave as a magnet. And if we are keeping a magnetic compass nearby, we can see there is a deflection in the magnetic compass. And also, if we are bringing a permanent magnet near, the unlike poles, if they will be having attracting property, and if the like poles is coming close, they will be showing the repulsive property. Moreover, if an iron substances are brought it will attract. This iron core or iron piece will attract these iron pieces to itself. But what happens when the electric current is stopped? The iron's magnetic property also will be stopped and the normal iron it will be behaving. So the property of the conducting materials as magnet when electric current or electricity is applied is called what? Electromagnetism. It is shown for all the conducting substances. Because of this electromagnetism, various equipments are working. The main example is electric bell. How it is working? It is also working under the principle of electromagnetism. We have to see. See dears, you can hear the sound, isn't it? How the sound is produced? Because in the plate, the spoon I am having, if I am striking the spoon, sound will be generated. Again taking the spoon back and then striking, sound will be generated. Again taking back, then striking. So like that, if I am going on doing, what happens? The sound will be generated like this. See? This is the sound. The bell which will be ringing in the same manner, isn't it? But if it is an electric bell also, this bell also will ring in the same manner. How? The striking, going away, how it is happening in the electric bell, we are going to see in detail about this. Okay. Now, we are going in detail how the electric bell is working. For that, we should have a diagram. This is the diagram. Can you see this diagram? Okay, diagram is there. And what all things we will see? See this? This is the soft iron. Soft iron is attached to a hammer. Can you see this hammer, Kana? This is the hammer and there is a big bell over here. When the hammer is striking on the bell, what happens? The sound will be generated. Okay. Then there is a screw over here and the screw, near to the screw, there is a nail. Okay. Can you see the nail? Nail is also here and then it is connected to a cell which is the source of electricity, right? And then there is a switch over here. Then when we are coming, we can see an iron piece. Coils is getting rounded to this iron. What is the specialty of the iron then? When a conducting material is surrounded with the coil, when electricity is put or when electricity is passed through that, this conducting substance will become what, ma? magnet. This shows this magnetic property. Okay, so this is the electromagnetism shown by this iron strip. Okay, when electricity is passed. So what is the speciality? When an iron piece is in the magnetic field of this magnet, what happens? It will attract this iron piece towards it. Yes or no? This is the speciality of the magnet. Here, when the iron piece is changing into magnet, there is an iron strip near to it. So what happens? It will start attracting this iron strip towards it. So this is the working principle. Okay, ma? Now we have to see how this electric bell works. Now I am putting the switch on. Okay, when I am putting the switch on, what happens? This nail and the screw will be attached to each other. Means what? The circuit will be closed. What happens when circuit will be closed? Electricity starts flowing. So electricity will be flowing from the cell, and over here it will be coming. So what happens? This iron piece, the iron piece will be magnetized. So the iron piece will become magnet, and it starts attracting this iron strip towards it. So the iron strips also move towards the iron piece or this magnet. Okay, this iron strip will be moving towards this magnet. So what happens? The hammer is attached to this, isn't it? So hammer also will be coming to the bell. So one sound will be created. Okay. As the sound is created, what happens is there is a screw, right? The screw also will be moving away. So what happens? The nail is in this place only, but the screw will be moving away. Means what? The circuit will become open. There will be a gap between the screw and the nail. So what happens? Circuit will become open. Means what? The current stops. The current stops. Then what happens? This electromagnetic property of the iron nail will be lost. This magnetic property of the iron will be lost. So this attraction towards the magnet, this iron strip will no more attracted towards this magnet. So it will be back to its position. When it is coming back to this position, it will be in touch. The screw will be in touch with the nail. So what happens? Again, circuit will be closed. So electricity starts flowing, and this will become magnet and start attracting this. So again, one bell sound will be created. As long as when it is moving away, the screw will be moving away from the nail, and detachment will be causing. Circuit will become open. Then what? Then it will be back to the position. Like that, it will be moving again and again and again. So what happens? The sound will be created in this manner. Like that, the sound will be coming. So altogether, when switch is on for the electric bell, the sound will be heard like this. Like that, the sound will be heard. Okay, I think it is clear for you. Now the things are much more clear for you, and I am not wasting the time. It is question time. Are you ready, Kanna? The first question. The alloy which is used in electric iron box is dash. The alloy which is used in electric iron box is what is the question? Okay. In second one, in fuse, the metal wire having the speciality of dash. What is the speciality of the metal wire which is used in fuse? Okay. Third one, electric bulb works on the principle of dash. On what principle the electric bell is working? Okay. These are the three questions. Answer these questions and we can meet in the next class. Bye.